I'm on the come up. I'm on the come up. I'm on the come up. Chill, nigga, don't run up. I'm on the come up, chill nigga, don't run up. A yellow nigga finna rise and shine like the sun up. My mind on that paper, I ain't trying to wipe a slut up. I'm dying for this cake and I ain't trying to wipe a crumb up. They ride with the gun up.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is B-Sat.
What's up? It's your boy D Reed.
And I'm Lil Vic.
And this is another episode of the Come Up Podcast where we give any and everybody opportunity to be on the show, discuss whatever you want, and share it with the world. And in order to do that, just go to our Facebook page at the Come Up Podcast, post a topic, and we'll have you on the show. So yeah, back off with another week of this ignorant podcast. So what did we talk about? We just discussed it. I'm already
We
forgot.
can talk about butt naked. No, I don't know. What we talking about?
Yeah, it was a story down in Tennessee. Football player, man, 15-year-old kid. He done something like really, really courageous. It was like I'm not sure if it was at the school or not, because like a lot of the details are still, undisclosed or whatever. Okay. But yeah, like he shielded two other women.
Like Captain America shield?
Nah. He just like stepped in front of them. Like I think they was on a porch or something. It was like gunshots that was going by. Well, they obviously said that it was gang related, but dude was 15 years old. He gave his life so like two other little girls can live, which I thought was pretty courageous and dope, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, did he know the little girls?
See, and that's the details. They not even giving those.
I mean,
it
don't
15,
matter, but
man.
if he didn't know him, that would make it even like more courageous.
Oh, yeah.
It don't even matter if he knew him or not.
Yeah, that's like, dude, like that was like the same thing I want to know. I want to know like were they his family or I think they was just like his friends though.
So you say he was 15?
15, man.
So he was in like
Football
middle
player.
school?
No, high school.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is high school.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's probably a freshman.
Yeah.
At 15, but so this happened like
And where does this happen
at home?
Tennessee.
At home, this happened.
They said a porch. So
wow.
they didn't say whether it was at the home or not. But I mean, I think that's pretty good. I mean, people like that, especially a 15-year-old kid giving his life up to save somebody else's life.
Because I don't know, like.
When you get put in that situation, man, it's like to even think to even react like that is kind of
right.
That says a lot about like the kind of person that dude was.
Yeah, man.
I
was reading it. I'm like,
it'd be hard for me to do that.
Honestly,
depending on if I don't know the person.
Right. Even if they was your friend, not
hard.
even a family member.
Right.
Like I was reading, I'm like, this dude is like that's fucking awesome, man. Like that, it really is. I didn't even think people would still like do something like that. Like people
it's
these
not
days,
too many.
like,
That's for sure.
man.
Everyone's pretty much for themselves.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Ain't too many Nino Browns out here.
Yeah.
That dude grabbed that little girl quick to the mud like it was natural.
But it was pretty cool though, cause I mean, dude, 15, like what, like you don't never see like young people
doing that,
doing that, man. That was pretty dope, man.
Yeah, and you said it was gang. They think it might be gang.
They always say,
but
it's
yeah,
gang
if it's two
related.
black people shooting each other, they all.
I seen something similar
them niggas
recently,
definitely at war.
but like
Rest in peace,
a young kid, man, was helping his sister from getting raped, and he ended up getting killed in the process, but the girl got away. It was something similar, something just like that I saw recently.
Yeah, I think his name was Xavion Dobson. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But even, Obama tweeted about it. He thought that, that was like one of the most courageous things. I mean, that was one of the most crazy things I didn't read about. Oh, yeah. I like feel-good stories, man. So, like, it just be like a lot of bullshit that be going on nowadays.
So let me ask y'all this though, because I'll be thinking about stuff like this sometimes. So like if we did live in like New York, right, and we gotta take public transportation, if a little girl fell on the tracks, would y'all would y'all like not hesitate to jump down there and help her?
No hesitation at all.
I would help a kid.
I'm doing it.
I'd help a kid. If I saw, I don't know. I'd probably help a grown person, but I'd be looking the whole time to see if that train coming.
I mean,
because I can't jump up there like off
fucking
the Matrix.
Spider-Man and then
shit like the Matrix did. I can't jump back up there, man. So
I mean, granted,
it just depends, man. Because that motherfucker gonna be coming pretty fast.
Yeah, even when you think it ain't that far, it's probably right up on you.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Because that fucking light be
like, hey, man, I'm sorry, man. I ain't got enough time.
But definitely, if it's if it's like a random person, yeah, probably a kid. Well, let's clear this up. I mean, I'm not going around the city looking for motherfuckers to save. You know what I'm saying? If it just happened, it happened.
I got my own family to live for.
That's what I was asking y'all that, because y'all got, y'all think about y'all family that y'all got to live for and everything.
it's like the type of person I'm in. Like if I think that I can get to them before the train even comes,
Yeah,
like,
then I'll help.
Oh yeah,
I'll try
I'm
to help.
definitely doing.
But what if?
You
know what? You know I gotta ask. Though, but what if that mug was only like 10 feet away though?
Depending on who it is.
If it's 10
man.
feet away, they did. I'm sorry, man.
So,
10
I mean-
feet, like, dude, it's gonna take a split second. We both.
Oh,
it ain't no,
Okay,
ain't no
well,
point for
but
both
what
of
if
us
she was
to
like
die.
reaching up trying to like grab your hand so you could just pull her up?
I'm gonna kick her head back down. Nah,
Just-
dude,
no,
I'm
I
about
knew
to
he
say,
was gonna say something like that. That's exactly why I asked that. I knew he was gonna say something like that. I got him.
Hey man, who you praying to, dog?
This
I
dude
ain't
is
gonna do
crazy.
that,
Who you
man.
praying to?
I'm just bullshit, man. I ain't
What
gonna
we
do
just
that.
talking about that last week, man?
Now, what if he was like, "Yeah, I'm an atheist though,"
Hey, well,
or "I'm a Satanist"?
you don't believe.
I don't think. I don't
There
think
ain't no
that
point in
should,
saving them. They don't believe.
Well, then again, man, I don't think that you should do that just because. Okay.
You're not supposed to judge.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You-
that's what I was gonna say.
But
You ain't
this
supposed
is
to
the
judge.
You're not
point.
supposed to.
If they don't believe, then they just believe they're gonna die. They not going to a better place or a worse place or anything like that. So hey, fuck them. Stay down there. Shit. I'm not gonna risk my life. You know.
I mean,
But
I
you
would.
believe that though?
what?
Did you believe that like if you die, you go to a different place and
Yeah, I do.
you believe in a higher power?
I do. And
And
I
you believe
in
by doing good by
deeds.
others,
I do,
regardless
believe in that.
of-
But I'm not gonna be stupid in
Yeah,
the
I
process.
mean, it's a fine line between stupidity
Here
and
we
actually
go.
being
Here
able
we
to make
go.
it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look, if I really think that I can actually do it, man, I'm gonna actually, give it a shot. I mean, I don't
you
want
gonna
to
if
put
it's
myself
something
up
a
in
kid,
harm's way.
man, I'm gonna try and do it anyway.
Exactly,
Regardless
definitely
of
if it's a
whatever it
kid.
is.
But
Yeah,
if it's
'cause
a
I
can
grown
help.
person,
Cause you, man,
Even
I had
still,
my turn to live.
because
the
my-
kid didn't. You know,
Well,
that's
yeah.
how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, but the way I look, even if it was a grown person, I'm just thinking like, yo, this is somebody's family right here. Like, this is somebody's
Right.
dad, this is somebody's mom, this is somebody like children.
I mean, yeah, I would still look at it in the eyes of trying to help, but I look at it a lot differently if it was a grown person rather than.
or if it
That's
was
weird.
it
I don't
depends.
know.
But if
I
it was
guess,
like a
it's a
family
different
member or a loved one, I do it, man.
Right.
Like I am, man. I'm off.
So
for it.
so y'all saying if it's an adult, y'all gonna look around and be like, man, ain't nobody gonna
Well,
I mean, probably. Well,
ain't
even
nobody gonna help this dude,
by the
man.
time you look around, they might be dead. So it's like you got to make like a snap, decision like real
right.
quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think you would just have to do something like that without thinking. That'd
you
be
you
your
would
That's
have
what
best
I'm
to.
saying,
chance.
yeah.
You would have
That'd be
to.
your best chance because if you think about it,
Like,
that's
you're
it.
not gonna do it. Hell, no.
Right. That's
Yeah.
it, man. You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, man, that would just that's with me for like the rest of my life though. If like you look at that person now right before that train comes,
Yeah, I mean it would, but
that would F with me big time.
but ain't no sense of both of y'all dying. If you can't
Right.
make it, don't attempt it, man. Like if you can't. But if you feel like you can grab whoever it is, just throw them off, and hopefully you can get off just in time. Or, I mean, even if you do risk your life doing it, I mean, it's like to me, it just depends upon the situation and who that person really is. If it's a little kid, like 5 years old, like I'm thinking, like that's my kid down there.
Yeah.
I'm
Or-
automatically thinking that.
Or even better yet, what if you wasn't around and DJ was down there? I know you would want somebody else to go down there and try to help him out.
Like that could be my kid
Yeah,
one
that's
day.
true.
5-year-old kid have his whole life ahead of him. I'm 27, man. I done some pretty cool things in my lifetime. I mean, I would actually probably go for it. Like I would, like no hesitation. If
Right.
it was a kid.
It'd be hard not to, man.
Yeah, man.
You start thinking about things a lot differently.
You just gotta be smart about it.
Man, yeah, I don't know how I would react. I don't know. I guess I probably would do something because I know how stupid I can be. But anywho,
Man.
what else we got? We was talking about the stepson.
Oh yeah, we was talking about. Do you guys think that it would be easy to accept a stepchild as your own kid? Like, would you love that stepchild as much as you love your own kid?
I mean, I think it's possible.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but it's gonna take some time though.
I think it's possible depending on the age
Age,
and if the kid is
exactly.
bad. Because it's going to be really hard for me to accept a kid and look at it like it's my own kid. When my kid is not bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This
And
kid
then
is-
this kid bad as fuck.
It's like,
I'll
look,
be like,
badass,
look, man,
dumbass kid.
this motherfucker ain't my goddamn kid, man. Hey, I got to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like,
No, he got to get out of here.
to hell
Or
with
she got to
this.
get out of here.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But then I guess I would look at it like stepkids. they always like, no matter how much you try to punish them and try to tell them like go by your rules, they always got that one comeback.
You ain't my
You
daddy.
ain't my daddy. Like, well then, motherfucker, I guess I ain't there. I guess I ain't there. Shit. Just do what you want to there.
Right.
That's what I always
don't
think
know.
about.
It'll be hard.
Because a kid gonna be a kid, they gonna be bad.
But I think it's possible. I think if you're gonna take on that life, then you have to be ready for it.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be like.
And
if you
constantly
don't-
remind them, man. Be like, I mean, you know, I ain't trying to be your daddy. You know what I'm saying? But just, you know what I'm saying? Let the kid know that
Yeah,
you're not
nigga,
really
look, I ain't
his
trying to be your
dad,
daddy.
man. And sometimes kids do accept to that. But going back to what you were saying, though, about the age thing, I think it is. Like, it'll be different if she bring in, like, maybe a 12-year-old around you, maybe like a 4-year-old. Because, you know, later on down the line, that 4-year-old might be like, hey, okay, maybe, you know, he is like
Right,
more of like a
they
dad
might
to
be
me.
more acceptable
Yeah.
to the fact. Whereas if it's a 12-year-old, they already got their mind
Right.
made up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of difficult. It would be extremely hard for me to be in that situation. It depends too if it's a girl or boy too. In a way,
Yeah,
I
it
guess
do.
depending on the age too.
Yeah.
It'd be really difficult. Like, man, I don't know. These ain't my motherfucking kids, man. I can't deal with this shit, you know.
But would you treat them like differently? Like, okay,
See,
hey,
I couldn't
okay.
see myself treating kids differently because I don't like to treat kids who ain't even my kids,
Kids
differently.
differently,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I don't know.
What about you, Zach? What'd you say?
I think at the beginning, it's definitely gonna be some difference there. Like, it depends on, like you said, it depends on the age. Like, if they were roughly the same age, like, say if they was like 5 or 6, like, obviously my kid gonna get dinner, like his dinner plate first. I mean, that's just kind of is what it is. I'm gonna make sure my kid fed first, man, and then you gonna get the second plate. And then you try to come to the
They
kitchen
gonna
like,
eat
wait
the
a minute,
chicken.
hey, is
They gonna
this
eat the
Randy
chicken
Dean?
and
That
pass
is
him the
first?
bones and shit, like they used to do to slaves back in the day.
Like, I'm sorry, man. That's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna just definitely make sure my kid is
I
taken
guess
care of first
to each his
at the
own,
beginning.
Man. As long as you know your son not eating chicken parmesan and the other one eating chicken
Like
ramen noodles
scraps.
or something like
Yeah.
that.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would just make sure he got his chicken parmesan first. That's just. But at the beginning, though. But I mean, obviously, you grow to love somebody. But
Right.
at the same time, it's just like I'm
I'll
gonna make
take
sure
that.
Junior is taken care of first, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's my
great.
nut right there.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't look down on my nuts. I mean,
True.
it'd be kind of
then
bad.
you gotta look at it too like this though. Say you give it a different chick, right? You gotta respect the chick and her kids.
I
though.
know, and that's
you have to.
kinda
You got
hard,
to be
man.
with her and her kids. So it's kind of like, man, like, do you get rid of this person even if you really like that person?
Yeah.
Because they kids bad. Like,
No.
they're not respectable.
No,
What do you
because
do
one
then?
thing I never forget, Reed had told me, he was like, once I got up in age, and I was like, because I think I called you about one chick that I was trying to talk to because she had a kid.
Yeah.
And then you was like, dude, when you get up in age, that just come with the territory. So
It
then I
is,
was ready
man.
to accept that.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying it's hard to accept a chick that got killed. I'm talking about
Yeah.
if the kid is bad. Then what do you do?
It's just like it just comes with the territory though. But I mean, hell, if they daddy ain't
Man,
around,
that chick
I understand
better
why
be
you bad.
bad, boy. For me, cause I'll be like,
Just as
shit,
bad as our kids is.
man, it better be well fucking worth it. I gotta deal with, man, fuck that.
Yeah, man, badass kids. I can't deal.
But yeah, I just think about like when I have to like punish this kid, they gonna listen to me, and then other than that, then I gotta treat you like an adult.
Right? Probably not. They probably won't.
But
won't
let's say,
listen.
what if they weren't bad though? Do you think you still can love them as much as you would your own kid? Say you already had kids, and your kids is about 7, 8 years old. You
Yeah.
got 2 of them, 2 or 3 or whatever, and then you get with somebody who has 1 kid, and that kid is probably like, I don't know, 5. Do you think it's easy to love and accept them now? You've already been so used to your own kids. Would
yeah.
you think it would be easy to love and accept that kid?
I think
just
we-
as much.
No,
I think
not,
we
not,
went-
it wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't for anyone. I mean, it was just something that would have to happen gradually.
Right. I think
That's
it
what I'm
would
saying.
be
Over time,
I'm
like
thinking-
not
I
at
think
the
even
beginning,
over
it would be
time,
tough.
though, would it be the same?
I think it
Do you think
depends.
it would be exactly
well,
the
for me,
same?
it would. I would just say it would depend upon the person. It would just take some time for me to actually bond with this kid. See what this kid. I mean, you already know what your kids like. You know how your
Right,
kid,
right.
what your kids react to. You gotta actually put in the time to get to know the kid. Show the kid that you care first and foremost, because that's why a lot of kids are bad, because they don't get the proper attention and or discipline from their parents, and then, like, that's how they wild out. Show the
I
kid
got
that you
another
care, man.
situation for you, and I know somebody that's in this situation right now. Okay, so they got with someone that already had kids, right?
Yeah.
And one of the kids is about, I don't know, he in middle school, so he like 13, 14, something like that. But he a gay guy, right?
What, the kid is gay?
Yeah, the kid is gay. Now, what would you do in that situation?
It's gonna take time once again, man, because that's.
What would you do then?
Bro,
Fuck, we
that's-
out in common.
I'm like, man, who gonna open your legs up to? Like, God. But,
What would you do
yo,
then?
that'd
How
be
you
real
gonna have a
awkward,
fucking
man.
Man, that'd
conversation
be
about the birds and the
hard
bees,
on
man.
me.
Like, how
I'd
would
be
you
like,
do
man,
that?
I don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. Like, it may take a little bit
like,
longer.
would you want to whoop him? Like, and say, like, give him a whooping? Like, would you want to? I'm not whooping a gay kid. I'm not doing
Well,
that.
no, I'll do that. But if you
I
start
can't,
like,
man. I can't.
yeah, I don't know what you do in that situation because you're gonna start crying like a female. I ain't even hit you yet.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'd be like, and I know somebody that's
Wow,
in that
for real?
situation
Like,
for real.
real shit?
Like, for real, for real.
And then you know
he like, man, I can't say nothing.
And
to
then you know the
dude,
girl
but I'm
gonna be
just
like, well, when you gonna
what?
spend some time with him? And then what do you do with him? Like, you can't go like play ball or something.
Okay. Let's
But they might play basketball. I mean,
Right.
I don't know.
Okay, I was just
I'm
about
not
to say
gonna
that.
say they can't do that, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't know too many gay
I just
basketball
be
players.
like, dude, like,
Oh, it's something out there, man.
yeah.
They just not saying. So,
Hey, look at that.
Well, that's
the
good, then.
gay dude that was in the NBA.
John Amici.
No, Williams. I mean, not Will. What was it? Eric Williams. What's his name? Eric. The dude from the Nets.
Nah,
That was the center.
Jason Collins.
Jason Collins. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yeah.
John Amici came out and said he was gay,
That's what I'm saying.
and he was in the locker room. And he
Man.
nothing.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
I don't even gonna fucking
But
say
yeah,
it.
like, what do you
That's
say
weird.
though?
I don't know. You
Because
Going
you
back
can't
again.
have that same kind of.
find some type of common ground. You would have to. I mean, maybe the kid is into sports just because he gay. I mean, doesn't mean he might
I
not be
get
into
that,
sports.
I get that, but it's just like now, say for instance, like you totally against like the gay
Right.
thing or whatever. Like, so you think you'll still be able to love that kid the same?
I don't know. And I have kids too, and he's that way. Oh, like, man, that's
You know,
fucking
it would
tough.
be worse. It would be even worse if I had my own kids and I know they not gay.
Right.
And then now I got
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
kid
That's
supposedly
what it is.
step kid.
That's how it is for him.
Oh, that's
tough,
the
man.
situation.
Yeah.
Man, that
You
would
know
be
what? Hey,
real
whatever your
tough.
homie is, man, we just gonna pray for him. That's all. We can do.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully
really
he
all
get
you
through-
can
yeah,
do,
hopefully
man.
he get
'Cause
through
I ain't got the
situation,
answers, man.
I was like, dude, man.
Yo, that is
That's
tough.
That's
tough.
rough, man.
It
How
is
old
tough.
is the kid? You say
He
he
in
like
middle school, so I don't know.
how you know he gay?
14 years.
He's-
I've seen him.
Oh,
He's flying way out there. So. Hey, but that's what he want to do. I mean, hey, go ahead.
he can't be to the point of no return yet, though.
He's pretty far out there.
Oh,
so.
Lord.
So
Yeah.
Brittany saw it first thing.
Yeah.
You know she knows. So, but yeah, man, I
Yeah,
was like,
man.
man,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's-
rough on me,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't
I
know
don't know
how-
how I
Dude,
deal
that'd
with that.
be difficult, especially having your own kids around that.
Man, I know I would be ignorant in that situation. I would be like, bro, how do you know that you gay? like,
And
I'll
I
just
will
start-
probably start asking them questions.
yeah,
'cause
that's
I
what I'm
wanna know.
saying. Like, how do you know that you gay? Like, let's just get this out of the way.
But
Have you
then-
done this,
but
this,
then
or
too,
this?
Though, this is where the other problem lies with him. He has a young son. A young son. Now, would you trust your young son around
Oh,
this
damn, that's another
Hey,
good
let's change the
situation.
subject. I think we should change the subject. Because, like, that's too much, dog.
dude? Right, that's
It
what
is,
I'm saying, man.
It's
It'd be
too much.
rough. I'd be like,
Especially
man, I
if,
don't know, bruh.
if you really not against that. Like, okay, and then, if your son...
I wouldn't say I wouldn't bring him around. I would just have a conversation with my son. Like, look, some of the things he do ain't necessarily you
I
ain't
think that's
gotta
what you
like
got. I think that'd be best.
like follow and
that'd
do
be
the same
best.
things that he do or some of the same things that he talk about. But at the same time, I would talk to the stepson.
Oh,
and
yeah,
be
you
like,
would have to
bro,
talk to him,
like
too.
some of the things you can't. I don't want you talking to him. Like,
Or you
Some
can't
of
be
those things-
acting this certain way when my child is around.
yeah, just some of the. Well, it's like what? But what things would he be doing that would be so?
Okay.
offensive,
So he
though?
have his guy friend over, his boyfriend. And he tonguing his boyfriend down while your kid is right there
But he
playing
in
the
middle
game.
school.
Oh,
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
boyfriend?
Come on,
people
Zach.
kiss in middle
Come
school.
on.
But I mean,
People
I'm saying, but you gonna
fuck
do
in
that in
middle
like?
school shit.
I'm saying you gonna do that around my family though.
He might.
He might. You never
Say
know.
one
He
day
might
you
think
ain't
it's
there.
okay.
Say one day you ain't there, and then he doing it.
Oh,
and
right.
your,
Yeah,
like,
I
and
think
your
it's
son
okay.
just back
Right.
to like, Dad, you know.
But
he
his
was
other,
doing-
like his biological son, live with him.
Yeah.
Damn.
man, that's tough. It's tough.
I thought he didn't live with him because obviously he was somebody else.
I agree. Okay, I'm not against gay. If you want to be gay, be gay.
Yeah, I'm not
that's
saying
my
I'm-
that's
Right,
my thing about
right,
it. But
right.
at the same time, I think it's boundaries. Like what you said. First of all, you got to talk to your son first.
Yeah.
Let him know, yada yada yada. You know, this was going on. Then you have a conversation with the stepchild and be like, you know what I mean? Like, can you like please refrain from doing this? You know, I mean, I like you or whatever, and I accept what you are and what you about, but can you just maybe tone it down a bit around my? I mean, I know that sounds bad, man, but
Well, I wouldn't even.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Well,
know.
no, I
I
don't
don't
think
know
that was
how-
because,
how
like you
life
said,
is
he's a
going
younger son, like his biological son, like he's younger than the middle school guy.
Right.
I would just
Right.
say, like, look, he's at that stage where he might pick up on some things. Like he's just in that very impressionable stage, and I don't want him thinking like it's cool. What damn.
see,
then you
yeah,
gonna
I
look
know.
at him, I don't want him thinking like
you
it's
been
cool.
the
Can't say
fool,
that.
and
You can't
went
say
to what you
that.
did.
Right.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't say that.
damn.
So I don't know how you would go about that situation. Like,
Man, I would be ignorant in that situation, bro. I would just say all kind of stuff.
You can't.
right? No, I was just like,
Like,
man,
look,
I
bro.
don't know, bro.
Don't
But
be
I
wearing no
mean-
fucking
but then
dresses
again,
around
I mean,
here.
up in this day and age, dude. But that's how it is. Like I mean,
Yo, it really ain't a whole lot of hope for these kids though, because I just saw they got a television show with gay cheerleaders. Like dudes is like cheerleading, and I like dressed up as women. That's a television show.
what else we got?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. Yo, that's
Right,
crazy.
man, we gotta talk about something else, man.
Jesus.
Something else a little bit more,
Well, while we on the topic of stepsons and whatnot, they had brought up a really good topic on Brilliant Idiots podcast. Like, do y'all ever notice how women will say like, "Oh, you gotta meet my kids first before I sleep with you"? It's almost like they put their pussy above like their kids. Shouldn't you be like?
No, I
Shouldn't
think
your
they just
kid be
trying
like
to,
that?
See if their kid like you. Cause I guess that tells them a lot, saying far as
Yeah, are you
if
willing
you-
to accept
you're
my
right,
child?
good
And maybe
with
that might
kids.
make me feel like a
'Cause
certain type of way.
if you can't accept my child, you can't accept,
Can accept me, or you can't have me. You know.
Right.
So,
I guess
mean,
that's how you
I
look
don't
at
see
it.
anything wrong with that.
I just feel like they putting their pussy on a higher pedestal than their kid. Like I would keep my kid far away from somebody. Like I would, you have to be with me way much longer for me to let you introduce you to my kid.
See, yeah, I kind of look at it like that too, though, in a way, because I just
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just bring any old body
Right,
around my
right,
kid.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But women, they'll bring you around their kid like what, second date maybe?
I hope not.
I ain't gonna even go into that.
Second date
Leave
maybe?
that part out today.
I hope not.
But
But I mean, I think it's good when women don't do that though. I mean, I would think that's great. Just give it time to grow. I mean, your kid is like you, like that's man. I don't know, man, dude. That'd be kind of fucking tough too, in a way, depending on how what you want to go about it. I don't want to. I mean, I know various people who in that situation like now, and I don't know, man.
do you think it'd be easy for somebody to accept kids, like, and be with someone if they don't have kids? Do you think it'd be easier for them or people that have kids already?
No, I think it would be easy for people that got kids already.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
say
then again,
one
you
person
still
don't
share
have
that
kids
common-
and the other person do.
Huh?
Say one of the people don't have kids and one of the person people do have kids. Do you think it'd be easy for that person to
No, man. Because okay, think about it.
Because you would be looking at like, man, this ain't my kid. I ain't got no kids. Like, why I got to deal with this shit?
That's
You know
what I'm
I
saying.
mean?
Yeah, if you don't have kids, it would be way much harder to accept them, but it will be easier for somebody that already has kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would because I mean you already share that common thing.
Yeah, and you already in the frame of mind of like, oh, I got somebody else I need to be responsible for.
Exactly. Yeah.
But somebody like me, I ain't got kids. It's just like this would be like a culture shock. Like now I got to take care of somebody else's kids. I don't even have my own kids. Like that'd be a lot to
He gonna be
like
walking
take
around
in.
with shitty as hell too.
Like shit, I want my own kids.
Right.
How you get so fucking lucky? But yeah, that would be pretty tough though, if you ain't got kids already.
Would you get with a chick that already got kids, but then she can't have no more kids, and she tell you she can't have no more kids, but you ain't got kids?
That is a great fucking question.
No.
That's like one of my biggest fears.
Nope.
Man,
if y'all just connected, just.
I love kids, dude. Being a father is.
But you can adopt though.
Yeah, you can adopt, but it's not the same.
It ain't
man.
the same though.
It is not the same, man.
But no one
So
knows
that
who their
means that
soulmate is.
In a
though.
way, in a way, you adopting kids when you bring them in. You know, when you get with somebody that got kids. So that
Technically,
means
you already doing that, but
that you
But
ain't
if they
gonna
can't
treat them the
have kids
same.
though.
huh? No, that's totally different because this kid coming from somewhere else that you don't even know about. Like, but this kid, the other kid is actually tied to her. That's her seed, so it'd be definitely easier
But if she can't
you
have
love that
kids, though,
woman.
man.
Yeah,
I
but
swear
you
that
get
was
with a
like
chick
one of
that
my
can't have
biggest
kids, but
fears,
she already
man.
got kids though, like 2 kids.
Oh, like she like got.
But
a
once she
tube
got
side or
with you, yeah, she can't have no more kids.
Nope.
No, yeah, I can't do
Easy,
that.
easy. Nope.
something?
Yeah, it'd be hard, man. I don't
It
know.
would be. You know what?
Unless
I
I
ain't
ain't want no kids.
I ain't gonna just write her off. Nah, I ain't gonna just do that. But yo, we have to have one hell of a connection though.
Man, that's crazy, man.
I mean, like she got to finish my sentences, like she gotta do all that stuff, bro. We gotta have a
I
hell of
want
a
somebody
connection.
else to carry on my name, man. Like I want my own like kids too. I mean, it'll be tough. Like just like you said, even if you really, really like feeling this shit or whatever. I mean, no, for me, it would be definitely no.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
you just write her off, just.
Yep. Man,
Just
kids.
immediately.
Hey, man.
But what if y'all?
But what if she don't tell you?
Yeah,
at
that's
first?
That's all I was just about to say. What if
What
she
would
don't
you do?
tell you?
Like, what if
y'all
she
been
don't
together
tell
for
you at
years.
first?
Bitch, you ain't
Like y'all been together and you've been smashing her,
You
like
know
trying to
better
get her
than
knocked
that.
up, and it don't
just-
never happen. Then
gonna
all
write
of a
her
sudden
off.
you find out because I've seen that happen too.
then we don't need to be together because you
lied.
you withholding information from me.
Right,
so
right.
that's some big ass information, bro.
Right,
To be
exactly.
if you're gonna keep that from me, we don't need to be together. Point blank. Period.
And that'll suck too because that's the one thing that people don't understand, man. Time.
Yeah, man.
Time. Like you wasting somebody's
Exactly.
time.
And if you really like me the way you said you did, you would have let me know that up front. So your ass is gone. Bye. Straight up. Kick
Dang.
rocks. Beat
You
it.
just gonna throw away the last year we just had? I
Fuck
thought we had a great year. I thought we had a
Hey,
great
man,
year.
Hey, that pussy must have been good. You know what I mean? But hey, deuces, nigga. Straight up.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think the odds of that happening is very unlikely because that's just like
It was
comes
just
up in
something that I
conversation.
thought of in my
You know what I'm
head.
saying? No,
Yeah.
no, I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with the topic. I'm just thinking like reality. I don't think y'all just never talked about kids this whole year y'all been together. Like that's just kind of strange. Like damn.
You'd be like, damn, that's my kind of chick, man. For a while. Be like, man, she ain't trying to put no pressure on me. I got kids.
He's like, it's something to this. Like, if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
I know that'd be one awkward ass conversation though. You having to go up and ask her, is there anything I ain't?
Right. Like, man, something ain't right, man. Because, man, before you,
I've been
man,
wrong
I was
your
popping
ass
them
for
off,
the
you know,
longest,
you
man.
know, I was popping them off like, ain't nothing, man. I can't miss.
You start putting shit together. Like, wait a minute, I be going in raw. You don't take no birth control. You ain't never pressed me put on no condom. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like,
But
you a
then
fucking
again,
machine or
I mean,
something?
so who would the joke be on? Would it be on you or was
It's
it
going to be on you.
Because nigga, hey, bro, you should have knew something was going on.
No, I don't think it'd be on you though. You just got to hit raw for a year, and no kids, no surprise kids. That's what's
Nah, I don't miss. So. I would know something is wrong with that.
Yeah, I see that, man. That's wrong me.
This is a fucking cyborg you be messing with.
Yeah.
I guess that would be a W though if I look at it that way though. You just been hitting raw, and she ain't been pressing you or nothing. And it's you ain't got to worry about no surprise. No, would you hit one more time?
It depends on if it was good or not. That one
probably
farewell.
would, man. I'm
That
not
one
gonna
farewell,
lie.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm gonna do it.
I know I would.
I'm like, all right.
Dude,
I'm
it's
feeling
go-
sorry for her this time, and then I'm gonna leave her ass after we do it. Cause she gonna cry, cause she like, well, I meant to tell you, and blah blah blah. And then
I'm
she
like,
gonna
nope,
bust out
still can't
crying.
do it.
And then I'm like, all right, come on, let's do it. Let's go in the room real
Bruh,
quick.
that fucking thing gonna be way much different than our past year, bro. You know you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Right, exactly.
Heck, yeah, I guess you're right about that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like a W right there, man. That's a
All in that thing.
you fucking dive in them head
yeah.
first. Man, that is funny as hell, man. Cause I know I definitely would though. That's some real shit for you right there.
Hell yeah, man. That'd be a little bit too much
Fucking
for me to
dive right
process.
in that mug.
Hell yeah, you might as
You
well.
ain't gotta worry about nothing.
That one farewell time, yeah, I would. I would, but I still wouldn't be with her.
Then you know you gonna double right after. You like, man, this bitch don't even know.
You gonna be hitting it,
y'all
man.
some savages,
You
bro.
gonna be hitting it and be like thinking in your head, yeah, I got her ass now.
Bro,
And you gonna have the
This bitch don't
power
even know,
then,
bro.
boy. You gonna be able to do whatever you want to. It's like, yeah, I got her ass.
Yep, you gonna come fast. Now you feel bad about it.
Shit.
Man, that is funny, man. He was like, man, this bitch don't even know. Oh man.
But
So yeah.
what else we got though? You got anything else?
Did they ever say when that Tupac movie coming out? Is that coming out next year?
don't even know.
Anything that's not superheroes will be a bad movie next year.
It's just been
You know
kind of
what?
hard.
I think you might be right about that.
It's just too much.
It's gonna be hard for
on
me to
next
get
year.
into it, man. Because if it ain't played right, correct, then I'm gonna be pissed. Because I love Tupac.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be so mad if they mess
It's
it
gonna
up.
be a lot of pressure.
But
But y'all didn't like Notorious, and they got the same dude that
Hell
played
no.
Biggie in this Tupac film. So is it already on the
the
bad
movie
foot
was
already?
terrible.
movie was bad,
because
man.
Papa Doc was Tupac. That's where they messed up.
Yeah, you can't be in two biopics, man.
Like,
That's
dude,
just
like
like
what are you talking about? Like what?
yeah, it's just like
Well,
Jackie,
unless
the
you-
dude that
unless you
played Jackie
Samuel
Robinson
Jackson.
tried to play what's the dude name? James Brown. The dude that played Jackie Robinson played James Brown.
Brown,
Like,
yeah.
man, you can't be in two biopics, man. That should be in
They gonna
somebody's
always see
contract
you as the
somewhere.
first, especially if you really nailed that first one.
Which
that's
he
how.
did,
That's
Jackie
how
Robinson,
they.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how they gonna see you is.
Well, shoot, that's in any movie, man. Like a lot of movies, I always call people the name that they was and something else.
Well, that's
I do
kind of
it all
different
the
because,
time.
like, just like Carlson off of Fresh Prince, everybody call him fucking Carlson. Nobody know his real actual name.
Yeah.
no
Right.
matter whatever you see him, the name is
I
fucking.
did know it. What is this?
It's
name?
Alfonso
Alfonso
Yeah.
Ribeiro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we only know that because we actually tried to Google it.
Nah, I just know from watching the like little thing.
At the beginning.
Yeah, that's it. Just place pieces with names. That's all.
Man, Carlton, my favorite character on that.
Dude, he's funny as hell. Like once it started getting like later into the
He
season,
so is.
he
Yeah,
got funny as hell.
No, you know, Uncle Phil is hilarious.
Really?
Yeah,
I ain't never heard nobody say that
Man,
before.
hell
Uncle
yeah.
Phil probably is one of the funniest
Dude,
ones on there.
I swear,
Him,
you need to
Jeffrey.
go back and watch
It's
it,
either
dude.
him or Jeffrey.
I swear to God.
No,
Uncle
Jeffrey
Phil
is by far one of the funniest on there. Like low key funny too.
Uncle
But
Phil
the
is
funniest though,
hilarious.
Jeffrey thought he won the lottery. He was real happy.
Dude, he started telling everybody
I'm
else.
But nah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard for me to get into that. I don't know.
I think they know
they're gonna
that-
have to do it right.
Yeah, the pressure that's on that mug.
I mean,
It's like one of the
I was
most
kinda
beloved
still
artists of
about-
all time.
About NWA though, but that movie was
Yeah,
fucking
I was.
awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I was
Movie was
afraid for
fucking
that
awesome.
one. Well, because in the previews, what made me kind of skeptical of that Straight Outta Compton, man, they didn't show like MC Ren and a couple of the other guys.
More than they did, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, how they gonna not put them in a movie? Like,
Because,
man, that
okay,
don't
first
make
and
sense.
foremost, we already know that they wasn't gonna care because I mean, Dre, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E was, you know, they had careers beyond NWA.
Right,
It's
right.
the main reason why they was just gonna kind of focus up on them more. Definitely Dr. Dre.
Yeah, so yeah,
We'll see.
we gotta see, man. Dude, kind of don't look about the right though, man. He look kind of.
I think he
man.
looks just like that dude, man. I
Man,
wonder
you
why
gotta
they even
look
find
real
that dude
quick.
at.
You gotta look real quick.
I'm pretty sure you can find them motherfuckers who be posing up in like Vegas and shit. Find one of them dudes
That's true.
who look closer to Tupac because when we was in Vegas, I thought I saw Tupac. Like for real.
It probably was the ghost.
Maybe.
He probably in somebody's recording studio. I'm sure.
Well, dude, they always talking about something like he like on the island somewhere.
Dude, I mean, I be just so mad, man. Every time I see that,
He was really
they be
bro-
like, man, Tupac coming back.
I swear people really was thinking that shit,
whatever.
too.
I seen a little thing. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Just let the man rest in peace. He's not alive.
Suge Knight had something to do with that, and Eazy-E death, man. I'm sick of
I
it.
ain't gonna say that part because you know how Suge Knight.
Man,
is.
fuck Suge Knight.
He gonna be knocking on this door.
Man, fuck Suge Knight. Like I
It's
said,
just gonna be a big black shadowy
Hey,
figure.
he ain't gonna do shit. They got his ass. Now he
I
in
know.
jail.
Hey, that's the only reason I'm saying it.
He ain't gonna get out this time. That's it.
That's a big boy. I
Yeah.
don't want them boy. You saw how that dude showed up at what's the name door? Jerry Do up in NWA.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suge sent, that was a big black dude. Dog. He said, "This where you live at?" Dude, you can't say this. You would have pissed your pants.
I would have been scared as hell, man.
This big buff bald head up in the freaking shadows, man. Hell yeah.
He said the shadow.
I was like, nah, man, this is my mama's house. Yeah, I would have been scared as hell. I ain't gonna even lie. But all right, man, let's go ahead and bring this to a close. This is BSAT. If you want to follow me on Instagram at BSAT1488.
Oh yeah, this is your boy D Reed. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at FreshPrince23 with a Y, not an I. And you know what? I gotta shout out my Steelers, man. Good win for my Steelers. Steelers up over the Broncos. Good win. And since this is a
last game too late though, man, they made me lose in fantasy football.
Hey man, we don't care nothing about that, man.
week.
Keep the tape rolling. But you know, this is probably the last episode before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody, my family.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that listen. Man, happy holidays to y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to
And
y'all.
happy
man.
Hanukkah to the people.
Kwanzaa,
the
too.
special people. Yeah, and Kwanzaa.
And whatever
Coochie
else
Jungle
the
Leah.
fuck you
Believe in.
believe in.
Yeah, we not against you.
Right.
What up? Did you want to shout your shit out a little
Yeah.
bit?
I guess, man. Damn, nah, I'm just playing. You could follow me on Snapchat at VicVal23. VicVal23.
And please, if you do like the show, please subscribe on YouTube and on iTunes.
Yes,
And give us some topics, man, to talk about, man. We want to hear what y'all. We want to talk about what y'all want to talk about.
And shout out to the people that have already given us topics like Andre Davis and I cannot think of this dude's name, but we're going to shout him out on the next episode. Jamar Sprague.
So, when we gonna have that person on then? Since they gave us a topic or whatever.
I don't even think he wants to be on.
I think he just gave.
Yeah, he just gave a topic to Jamar, but we're going to shout him out,
It's
though.
pretty cool, though.
Yeah, but we're going to shout him out. So
Yeah,
he
that
obviously
works.
listens to the show.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Which is very dope.
Man, we need, man,
Merry
we need,
Christmas.
I mean, yeah.
Merry Christmas.
And
I
if
was
you
Santa
listen,
Claus bringing
man,
you everything
if
that
you
you
do
wanted.
listen, if you listen, let somebody else, play it for somebody else, man. You know, we really appreciate that shit.
I mean, we really appreciate it.
Right. Yeah. So, man, if you listen to it, man, you like it, man, tell somebody else about it. Let them listen to it. They might like it too.
All right, people. Peace.